Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of Blue Tengu Unplugged. I tried one last week, but the microphone I was using the Blue Ice. Yeah, great sound quality, but it kind of picks up too much and too little at the same time. So it's probably not very good for streaming. So I'm going to try the actual webcam mic. So I might sound a little more echoey than I did last week, but we'll see. The problem is, games are very, very loud, and I'm very, very quiet, so it doesn't work too well. I can up the mic and everything else, but then it sounds all echoey. So let's hope this episode of Blue Tengu Unplugged goes better, and I can actually make it an official episode. Last week, I didn't really feel like announcing it because if you tried to listen to it, you couldn't hear me, the games were too loud, etc. It was an experiment. Just to let you know, the non-unplugged version of the site, or the show, I guess, starts next week. That'll be Friday evening for those of you in the States and the Americas. 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. For those of you in the UK, it'll be midnight, right on the cusp between Friday and Saturday. For those of you here with me in Japan and Asia, it's going to be around 8 a.m. For Australia, 8 to 10, depending on where you live. New Zealand, noon on Saturday. All of that information is, of course, in all the stuff down in the Twitch channel. You can also find it on the site at bluetango.com. And don't worry if you miss the show, because I'll be putting it up on YouTube with some extra animations and everything else. So do check us out on YouTube. But let me just jump into the game, because otherwise I'm just a talking head. So, what is Blue Tengu Unplugged? Blue Tengu Unplugged is the show where I actually play games instead of making them. Kicking it off before the actual show because it's easier to play a game than to get started on the making of the game. So the one I'm going to choose today, like last week, I did Among the Sleep, which was a demo. A well, not really survival horror, but just a horror game where you're playing as a little toddler. And then I went through my old favorites, Spelunky and Race the Sun. But this week I'm just going to focus on one game, which I've been kind of curious about. It's free up on Steam, it's free up on their site. It's called You Have to Win the Game. It's very retro, apparently. Probably a 1980s nostalgic feel. I've heard there's like a CRT screen emulation and everything else. So let's jump into that. Got it set up in advance so you don't have to deal with me fiddling with resolution and everything else. If it is loud or if the volume is weird, I might adjust it later, but we'll see. And I might not be able to use my controller. Let's find out. No, okay. I can use my controller, which will help because I'm sure this is going to be EGA option. Alright, good start. I'll stick with whatever they have. Maybe it's CGA. Player intensity, yeah, sure. I'll just go with their defaults. Like the font? Let's get started. Yeah, obviously I'm going to start with original because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Yeah, I don't think so. Cute mode. Okay, going with normal. I'm sure it'll be hard enough because it's retro. Okay, some good sounds. I do like that monitor effect. It's really weird. Okay, just have to touch it. Just doing what it told me to do. I'm sure I'll be dying plenty. Okay, that's a checkpoint thing. Got it. Well, yeah, I see why they said it was dangerous. Going back. Oh, okay, just have to push down. Controls are really responsive. Even though it has a very retro look, it definitely has a very modern sensibility when it comes to the control scheme. Sorry if I drink a lot, it's because last week when I did my unplugged thing right after, threw my voice out, so need to be a little more careful with actually like taking in liquids while I speak. Good naming on the screens. Kind of a nice touch. Not sure if I can do anything but jump. And I'm guessing that's something that I'll figure out later, the invisible platforms. I was definitely generous with the checkpoints. So I can imagine this game would not be easy without them. Looks like my first boss enemy. Now I'm guessing this should be interesting. Let's see if I can figure out the pattern without going crazy. I should have just gone for it. Alright, I'll do that next time. There we go. Alright, now I understand what those invisible blocks are. I figured it would be a power-up at some point. Guess I have to go this way. So there's going to be a power-up to make those red blocks visible, I'm sure. Brought to you by Dr. Pepper. No, not really. Of course, if Dr. Pepper does want to sponsor me, that's fine. Please send me an email. Or a case of Dr. Pepper. Okay, well, I guess I can't do anything more in there, so moving on. Moving back. So far there's only a jump button, but it is just the perfect amount of floatiness before this game, so I'm sure the rest of the controls, if there are any other controls, maybe there aren't. Oh. I guess you can't duck. I can look down. I guess I should have come here before getting that power up. No, didn't even see the money. Alright, let's go grab it. Okay, I'm guessing I get an extra jump power up later on too. So, leaving that for now. Okay, this is going to be embarrassing. Can't duck, can't jump. Oops. Okay. Well, I might have just put myself in an interesting spot here. These things are hypnotizing me. Okay, there we go. Let's go this way first, since they said I shouldn't go left. That's a sigh. Okay, this time I will follow the advice at the bottom of the screen not to go left. Okay. Guess I shouldn't go down either. Kind of interesting trying to time this thing. Almost got so pleased with myself I let myself die. Well, going down. That's just where I came from. Okay, I get it. This little guy's sure going to do a lot of work for these bags of cents. I can reach it anyway. Oops. Guess you can run into spikes from the side. That's a nice little retro touch. The game is definitely doing some interesting things with the way these levels connect up, because I remembered that one that I just went to from pretty much the beginning of the game. Yeah, sure, I like danger. Okay, well, if it's always timed that way, then I'm not going to worry about it. Something about these bells kind of reminds me of the old Goonies game on the C64. Oh, I sense another power-up coming if I'm going to have to deal with one of these things. Alrighty. I wish there was a map, because I'm not sure where I've been and where I'm going, but... I don't think I'm going to make that jump. I need the... whatever the next jumping power-up is. Yeah, there's definitely a jump power-up somewhere in this game. Okay, I guess I can't go through there. Time for some backtracking. Yeah, the punishment for not having power-ups is kind of severe, but at least it's not a long game, so I guess that's just part of it. And I just came back here. Well, that's nice. I'll take the left again. That was a lot of work for some cash. Can definitely respect the person that made this game for sticking to the limited number of colors. So although it seems like it would be more work to make a game with a lot of colors, it's actually more work to make a game with only a few colors, because you don't get to cheat. You have to plan out everything that goes on the screen, so props to them for warping back to the days when this was a requirement. At least I've gotten used to that. Yeah, I could really use a map. Yeah, I'm not sure there is a way to time these things. So they always cross over the middle together. And they go all the way to the end, so you can't really like run to the end of the platform or anything, so I'm guessing what I'm doing is about the only thing I can do. Not sure if you can hear that in the background, but you've got the typical garbage, well, not garbage truck, but collection truck rolling through the neighborhood. Very Japanese institution. And this shouldn't go down either. And I've been here after getting the power-ups, so I don't know. Haven't been to the red one. Okay. Well, that's at least new. Fortunately, it doesn't help me very much on that side. Okay, finally into a new area. Don't be hasty. Well, other than my inability to control my guy, hastiness didn't really cost me anything there. Well, that was a helpful hint. I imagine that I get that jumping power-up soon. Because otherwise there's no way to get back to where I was. There we go. Power-up coming. These things are very hypnotizing. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I want to go back to the surface yet, because there was a mine shaft back there. Not sure if they wanted me to do that or not. Or I should say he, because I think it was one guy that made this game. I don't think there's any way I'm going left. Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Well, that puts me in a spot, doesn't it? Okay. I'm not sure if the goal is to get somewhere or if it's to get to 100%. Oops. Well, guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, ha 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 ha. Well, at least I figured it out last time. Ah! Okay, let's head back to the surface. Well, that should have opened up a whole bunch of new money bags for me to grab. I guess I could go and get that. Yeah, the spring boots are kind of nice. It would be nice to reach 50% at least. I'm guessing that I get an even bigger power-up then, if I'm able to get up there. No, there is not a map. Okay, well, guess I'll just have to wing it. I think this one just took me back down to where I was. Yep. Definitely whoever designed this got a lot of play out of these rooms because you do have to go through them quite a bit. No, I think I'm going to the place where it tells me not to go left. Do I have what it takes to get through here with the spring boots? I don't think so. I don't think it's a matter of double jumping that's killing me, so... Ah, okay. Now we're in business. And at 50%. Except I just come back to this room, so I guess it's not leading me anywhere new. Ah. Ah, I went left. Had to go left. Okay. Well, it does let me go back down here, so good. I think there was a lot of stuff I needed the double jump for in this, so... There's bound to be a new route somewhere. Hopefully. Still can't get through there. Maybe I can do my double jump thing. No, I think I need a triple jump for this one. Yeah, I think I need a triple jump if I'm going to do that. Okay, well, that little cave is probably leading up to the place where I was before, so getting through that narrow hole is probably not important. Okay, now I'm getting cocky. You get a double jump and you think you can do anything. Not the case. Yeah, I don't think I need to go back down there. Oh, well, alright, that just leads me back around to this guy. Huh. Yeah, I really wish there was a map. I get that the game design is kind of centered around exploration and stuff, but I don't know. I don't have the attention span for it, so I do kind of wish there was a map in here. Don't think I went through this one, so let's try this. I don't remember trying to cross jellyfish. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, this seems to be a safe area here. Okay, well it is endless. They fulfilled their promise. Now I'm forgetting everything that's in front of me. and getting hypnotized by these balls. Okay. Things are starting to fall apart on me here. Seriously. Okay, well, let's try going this way then. I'm guessing that it relies on me going through that with the platform because I think the balls are designed to... Well, alright, never mind. But there's no way to get past this. Yeah, okay, you do die. Not even sure why I'm going down here. I think it just everything leads me back to where I was. Yeah, okay, well, there's nothing left, so... Kind of unfortunate. I saw one of these shooty guys and got excited thinking I was going to get another power-up. Not the case. And now I have absolutely no idea where I haven't been. So... I'm kind of stuck. Man, I don't think there's a way to get on that platform. Yeah, okay, I'm stuck. Let's head back up. Been there, done that, there's nothing that way. I was kind of excited to come back to the fungal forest, thinking I was going to get my next power up, but it did not turn out to be the case. Not sure why I'm double jumping everywhere. I know I've been down here, but just to see if the double jump gets me something. Nope. I think if I don't find another passage soon, I'll move on to something else because I have no idea where I need to be going with this. It's my fault, obviously. It's not the game's fault. It's actually a very clever, well done game, but my mind is not clever or well done, so it's not keeping up with this. I'm just going in circles. And I'm sure this is very exciting to the people who are watching me go in circles and hear this boop 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 sound every time I jump without even the money to show for it. Yeah, that's just linked to the top. Okay, well, that was You Have to Win the Game. That was obviously very short, so let's see. I don't think it lets you save, so unfortunately, if I were to come back to this, I would have to go through all that again. Yep. Let's just try this really quick, just to see what it looks like. Okay, well, yeah, obviously more updated graphics, more of kind of the Nintendo style, well, EGA style, early PCs. Looks quite nice. You know, that's pretty impressive to actually make the entire game in 2 color modes. I mean, color modes are not something people really have to worry about anymore because, you know, everything's just 24-bit true color anymore. Back in the day, this actually used to be a lot of work to make CRT version, no, CGA, EGA, VGA, Super VGA, all that stuff. You had to completely change around your colors and everything else for it. You had a bunch of systems with different resolutions. I mean, games are a lot more complicated now, but at the same time, some things have gotten easier. And why am I still doing this? Okay, well, at least it's addicting, but I will stop so I don't drive you crazy. Yes, I want to quit the title. And yeah, I'll quit that. But since I don't want to just leave the first episode off with me randomly running around a place, grabbing a couple of coin bags, and then getting lost, I'm going to jump really quick into something else where I'm going to be very bad, I'm sure. Let me get it set up. I wasn't actually planning to play something else, but you know, what the heck. So let me just get the settings done and you'll see what it is soon enough. Full screen, turn that off. Okay. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you know what this one is. This one's called Octodad. The premise behind this one is that you are an octopus who is doing his best to be a father. Or at least pretend to be a father. In a typical suburban neighborhood. The conceit of the game is that obviously it's extremely difficult to control an octopus on land. So even the tiniest things that a human would have no trouble with require almost no work whatsoever. But let me change the game name in Twitch here so people don't come in thinking I'm playing You Must Win the Game, because they will get very upset at me. Not that you'd get upset at me, they would. Okay, now we're on Octodad, so let's get this started. I'm not sure if the controller is actually going to be very good for this. I'll take a water break. Octopuses need their water. Octopods.
He's just running late. He's always late. But what on earth is keeping him?
Mr. Groom, the wedding is starting. Are you ready? You're not even dressed. Make yourself presentable. She's waiting for you.
Okie dokie. Move the left stick to control Octodad's arm. A to grab. Remove the cushions. Okay, this is pretty entertaining. I'm sure it's going to get very frustrating soon, but Move the right stick up and down to raise or lower your arm. Yeah, got that. Oh, okay, you just have to cross over the things. There's no action buttons per se. Just grab. Whoa! That's definitely odd. Okay, so visually it's probably very difficult to see what I'm doing, but basically I'm using the left trigger to move my left foot forward, letting go, grabbing the ground, and then right trigger forward. If you've ever been in like a climbing sequence in a game, they often do that where the guy's like grabbing onto something with right trigger, and then once he's got a grip, he moves up with the left trigger. Kind of the same thing, but with the feet. It's a neat button. Doesn't help me wear my tux, but that was cool. I'm stuck on the button. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can get myself out of this. Okay, I'm guessing my tux is not out here, because that wouldn't make very much sense. Probably be back in my room. Kind of shuffling here instead of using my feet properly. No, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Alright. Come back here. Oh, okay, there's a door over there. There's two doors. Take a little time to dance. There's my tux. Now I'm looking nice and dapper. Like a proper octopus dad. Now let's get out and meet my bride. The unfortunate woman who has to marry me. Apparently old boy does not want to let go of that door. Found my bow tie. There we go. Now I no longer look like a CEO of a corporation now that I have my bow tie. I'm properly dressed. Get past the hall door. I'm not sure if that's the hall door, but... that's the hall door if I'm able to break it. Yeah, I am formally attired, so I am ready to go.
I didn't think he was ever going to show up.
Walk down the aisle safely.
So did the rest of his family.
I knew you wouldn't get cold feet. Honey, where's the best man? Guess you'll have to get the ring yourself.
Of course I will.
Do you need any help over there? You look so handsome.
There you go. Have a nice wristband-sized diamond. Yeah, I can see where this game's going to be very difficult very soon. If walking down an aisle is that hard. It's definitely a unique concept for a game. You know, it uses a lot of, you know, different video game principles that come together in a different way. You know, like walking is like climbing in some games and things like that. You just have never seen it done that way, so it's, you know, it's using familiar game principles, but to do very different things and give it a very different atmosphere. And obviously, plenty of hilarity. Can I move while I'm falling? Yes, I can. I think. No, maybe it's just an opening scene. Let's go ahead and shut off that alarm, since that's going to annoy the crap out of everyone. Yeah. I hope I don't have to repair that later.
Hey, look! Dad's up!
Yep.
Morning, Daddy.
Just doing the splits. Don't worry about me.
Are we gonna build a tree castle this summer?
You mean a tree house?
No. Wizard princesses live in castles. Mommy?
Yeah? Oh, you're finally up. Nice to see you, sleepyhead.
Make some coffee.
If you
You
put
know,
your finger over it and turn it on, you
an
can
octopus
see your
after my own heart. I could have used some coffee this morning. I'm a little sleepy.
So, I was stargazing last night while you were off in your man cave, and I snapped a picture of some strange lights. It's probably just a satellite or a lens flare, but, you know, what if it wasn't? In a way, it's good the basement flooded.
I know
We've
it's
spent
supposed
so
to put
much
that
more
in
time
there.
with us lately.
What am I missing?
I sent a picture to the Inquisitor magazine and they put it on the cover. You should pick one up, dear. Well, I can't be caught reading it.
You know, he's about like me when it comes to making a mess in the kitchen trying to make coffee.
You know Sherry from the book club? I caught her the other day eating a whole wedding cake. And nobody was getting married. While you're waiting on your coffee, could you bring Stacy some milk?
Sure thing.
100 feet tall.
I'm I'm working on a little side project, dear.
Oh, was that
I'm
milk
going
or
to
is it, what is
expose
that?
corruption in the fishing industry. And I know just the ship to
Nah,
sink.
they wouldn't keep milk, condensed milk in cans. That'd be...
That never stopped me before.
It doesn't sound like something an octopus would do.
Honey, did you read my latest article? I got an interview with the mayor,
Looks
and
like
I
milk.
tore him apart.
I'm not sure if that's milk or if it's coffee or something else.
Just
Let's
a
try
reminder. 2 weeks from now,
unwinds.
I'll be out of town on an assignment. Your mustache is getting long again. Might need a trim soon. My typewriter is out of ink. We've got more somewhere, right?
Let's see if she
I heard some
appreciates
crashing from
that.
the living room, mister. You know I just cleaned it last night.
Oh, okay, she already has her own cuppy cup.
Thanks for the milk, Dad. Soon my bones will be made of steel.
Your coffee is ready, sweetie. Have you seen my Salty Hearts novel anywhere? I made your coffee just the way you like it. Sea salt and tartar sauce.
That is just the way I like it.
Now that you're energized, I need you to take care of some chores in the backyard while I get some work done.
This is not
There's
gonna go
to mow,
well.
Weeds to pull, wood to chop.
That's a
and
sweet
wood to make
barbecue,
burgers
though.
for lunch. Dad, are hamburgers really made out of ham? Oh. What if they were made from ponies? Oh, it's such a beautiful day today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing.
Uh-oh.
The worms are wiggling.
Yes, even worms are happy to be outside today.
One down.
Mom, Dad said we could get a horse for the backyard. It'll eat the grass and be our new super cool furry lawnmower.
Yeah, we need a battle horse to protect the family. Dad said we could get one. Oh, he did he?
One more.
3 bankruptcies since opening in 1960. 2 directors in the last year. Yikes.
It's kind of making me hungry for a barbecue. I haven't been to a barbecue in a long time.
My camera's getting a bit old, honey.
Thanks,
Dad.
Dad.
To find
Sweet the go.
Delicious.
M1 modified for motor drives.
I bet they taste like magic.
Stacy, why are you pouring ketchup in your brother's drink?
I'm just trying to make a potion.
Well, dear, I've got a book on chemistry that'll teach you to make real potions.
Well, my potion's already real.
Man, do we have enough balls? What do we do? Make a run to
Stacy, why are there
Costco?
butterfly hair clips all over the yard?
I was returning them to nature.
Wow, stop grabbing that door, man. Come on. Please stop
Dad,
grabbing the
I saw
door.
that crazy chef guy again.
Okay, if there's a chef, I'm assuming that he's going to want to cook me at some point. Oh, come on. Not the door. Can you rip the door handle off?
Tommy is feeding ants.
When there's a toxic spill and these guys get giant, you'll thank me.
Wow, at some point, can I grab this thing to weed the garden?
I think some of my army men are still buried there. Rest their souls. Of course I had to.
There we
You
go.
want their bodies lying all over the house?
Oh, I guess I just needed this to mow the garden. I didn't actually need it to weed.
Dad, you should have seen this spiral I threw the other day. It was like 50 feet or like 100. I don't want to.
Kind of hard to say who gets what out of this arrangement of having an octopus dad. The octopus doesn't really seem to get much out of having a family.
I would mow the lawn, but
And the family's certainly not getting much out of having this crazy
and my foot at
cephalopod for a father.
Mom, I got a splinter from the table. Come here, honey. Let me take a look. If this thing were any bigger, I'd be dead.
Ah, no, not the football. Come on, there you go. Alright, let's get back to weeding the garden. Hopefully I don't take out all the plants.
No! Oh, my flowers!
Yeah, you want the job done, you gotta live with the consequences. It's called delegation. I left some of them alive. Oh, this won't be dangerous. All these balls, especially.
Do they feel pain?
Jeez, Stacy, dumb things like trees and animals don't feel pain.
Not sure why we need firewood in the middle of summer, but... or why we keep an axe out back when there are kids around, but... guess that's the irresponsible octopus dad. Do I need to chop these even further? Oh no, there's one more back there. Okay, let's get this thing done.
Oh no! I hope there weren't any eggs in there.
I've got you now!
And there's the crazy chef.
You will be caught down! You become me second norm!
Good thing I have gnomes.
Honey, what's going on over there?
This is the most oblivious. Why? Don't notice some crazy chef with a lawnmower. Don't notice me running
I have
around
a
with an
surprise
axe.
for the whole family.
Good
A
premise.
free trip to the aquarium.
Yeah, not a good idea.
I know you think aquariums are festering prisons of iniquity, but I've got to write an article for the paper. Can't you make an exception this time?
No.
For me?
Yup. No.
Oh, groceries. We need to go to the grocery store. We need things like cereal for the kids.
Oh yeah, that's fine, as long as we're not going to the aquarium.
Cereal?
We need so much cereal. Then it's settled. We're all going to the grocery store. I want Sports Johnson cereal and pizza and soda and chocolate milk.
Aw, they're not gonna let me drive? I guess my wife does have some sense. Well, I've been going for about an hour, so I think I'll stop my blue Tengu Unplugged there. Hopefully, you know, the volume was working out fine this time, unlike last time, so I can actually make this an official episode. You know, when I get started with the launch next week, it's not going to be just me playing games, it's actually going to be me making a game. The first thing I'm going to be starting with is obviously, you know, what am I going to make, and probably how am I going to make it. Since it's going to be about 2 hours, let's see, I probably would need a few minutes to go through what I want to make, come up with a list of things I want to do. I'll probably be using Trello, and I'll link all that information up when I start the actual show. There's obviously going to be a lot more details about what's going on with the official launch. This is just the Unplugged show, basically me goofing around, me being just a regular Twitch TV user playing games. But it also, gives me a chance to talk about the show and, explore other games and see what's out there, because I've been, very busy. Otherwise, making stuff for the site, making lots of pictures and everything else. I mean, you can come and check any of those out. www.bluetengu.com. That's all one word, BLUETENGU.com. You can also check me out on Twitter at btengu. I think someone already had Blue Tengu, so I went with btengu. Facebook, Blue Tengu. YouTube, Blue Tengu Studio, all one word. That's BLUETENGU.STUDIO. All that information is going to be on, the website. If you're watching this through YouTube, you're already there. So, subscribe on, subscribe Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you like. And, stop by for the show next week. That'll be, once again, it'll be my Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is Japan time. So similar in Australia, which is, about 9 to, 8 to 10, depending on where you live in Australia. About 12 noon on Saturday, July 5th, if you're in New Zealand. UK, it'll be July 5th, but the break of midnight, so July 4th to July 5th, that time when it changes over. And if you're in the Americas, US, Pacific Daylight's going to be 4 p.m. on July 4th, Independence Day. Obviously a day of some significance, and I chose it for a reason. Sorry, I keep swinging in the chair. Just kind of a bad habit. 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, so come check it out. And I hope you enjoy the show. I'll keep doing some Blue Tengu Unplugs when I can, but obviously this is not, a scheduled regular broadcast. The regular broadcast is actually making games. So, if you are interested in making a game, watching a person make a game, or anything like that, please come by next week. July 4th, that's the kickoff. I will announce it again on, Twitter and on the website and everything else. Probably Twitter's the easiest way to keep track of, what's going on, so that's at, btengu, one word, BTENGU. So I hope to see you next week, and I hope I'm actually prepared, and I hope I didn't destroy my voice, even though I didn't talk very much, because that first game just had me running around in mazes and everything else. But I will catch you next time. Later.